It's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I have a small haul. I went to Michael's yesterday, Meijer, Walmart, and Joann. We were all over the place yesterday. We had dropped my daughter off for a class in the city, and then I had a doctor appointment, and then we had to waste time until it was time to pick her back up from class. So we went quite a few places. Luckily, the doctor's office ate up a lot of time because I had to have some blood work done, which I wasn't expecting. But she wanted to run a couple other tests. She kind of looked at my past results and said, "We haven't had either of these in a while, and I think you need to have your thyroid checked and your liver and kidney function." That one was funny because I'm like, that's kind of supposed to be the whole point of the last test that I had. But she says, that one really doesn't test it as well as this one does. So she went ahead and did that, and my vitamin D levels, because I have problems with my vitamin D level being low. So and she sent me down for the lab work, and I stopped in and checked in like I was supposed to. And we sat there for about a half hour, 45 minutes, and I finally went up and I just kind of said, do you know how much longer it's going to be for the lab? Turns out the first one had never checked me in, so as soon as she got me checked in, I was back in, and I was back to the lab and out in probably 5 minutes, but which they couldn't find my vein in my arm. They ended up having to go through my hand, which I see I've got a little bit of a bruise on it today. Anyways, at Joann, all I bought was this styrofoam egg because I needed one for a project that I'm working on, and I didn't have one, a big one. I only had small ones, and I needed a large one. So, and I bought some black thread because I used all the black thread that was in the thing because I was having trouble getting my sewing machine. It kept jamming up. It kept bunching up on the back, and I couldn't figure it out. I finally posted pictures online, and my husband's cousin, who sews a lot, says, it looks like your bobbin isn't threaded correctly. So I redid the bobbin, which goes through a lot of thread. And it worked fine. I swear I did the bobbin the exact same way the first time, but it worked the second time and it didn't work the first time, so obviously I must have did something different. At Meijer, all I bought was this. We went there for groceries, and I seen this back in the clearance area. It was marked 75% off, so it was down to $3.25. I'm not sure how much I'll use this feature, but I wanted one to use for my decor downstairs for the different holidays. So that's why I bought that one. At Walmart, I did notice this one after as I'm checking out, it had a gouge in it, but you know, that can go on the bottom and nobody will ever see it. And you won't see most of the globe anyways because it'll be covered with flowers. It's for one of my dreaming tree projects, as is the egg. I looked at Hobby Lobby, Joann, and Michael's for one of these, and all of them were sold out of the 5-inch ones. So I don't know why the 5-inch one's so popular, but they had small ones and really huge ones, but they didn't have the one I wanted. I found some of my eye lubricant. I had to get it at Walmart. I'm hoping I like this one as well as the Target one, but neither of my Targets have it in stock, and they don't even have a place on the shelf for it anymore, so I'm hoping they haven't gotten rid of it because it's my favorite eye ointment. It is the one that gives me the most relief with my dry eye. Another one that's not crafty, I bought Carrie Underwood's new CD. It's called Cry Pretty. I think I own all of her CDs, so I had to get that one. And then in the clearance section, I found these pre-punched folders. They look like they're punched the same as the Mambi ones. And I think these are 8.5 by 11. Yeah, so these will work in my big planner. So I needed a few more. I like to put one of these in my every week. I don't fill the whole thing up with them, but I like to have enough out for like the whole month, so I needed a few more. And that'll be plenty because there's 5 in there. At Target, I bought a few things to do a project for my daughter. She wanted a blue shirt. she had looked at Joann last week, and the only sizes they had, the blues she wanted in were kids sizes. So, and then for that same project, I bought some white iron-on, and then I was looking for blue and green, and I could find blue in a single, but I couldn't find green except in the foil. So I decided if I was going to get foil, I might as well get this pack that has the blue and the green, because it was cheaper than buying two separate ones anyways. So I bought that. I used a 50% off from Joann to get these cutting plates to use on the big kick that I found at the garage sale, because it did not have the cutting plates with it. I see they have a couple other pads, and since they let you use coupons on these at Michael's, I might eventually pick up the other ones. They had their organization stuff on sale for 60% off. So I bought this Christmas box. I wanted a box like this to put my completed Christmas cards in, so this one was perfect. It kind of has the postal theme going, which I always like. And then I used the 50% off from Michael's on this, and it did not come up with the coupon. She says, oh, that's an everyday value item. And I'm like, well, I know the cart itself is an everyday value item, but it doesn't say that the topper is. She says, well, I'll give it to you this time for the 50% off. And she goes, I'm pretty sure it's an everyday value item, so you wouldn't be able to use it in the future. Which, nowhere is it marked that that's an everyday value item in the store. The cart is marked that way, which I've seen people complain about that. But let me tell you, that cart, when it first came out, was like $70. So the $30 is a really good buy, even though you can get the IKEA one for the same price. And my advice is, if you're near an IKEA, to get the IKEA cart. It is a little bit sturdier than the Michaels one. The Michaels one isn't bad. I do like that the Michaels one has like the brake on it, because the IKEA one doesn't. And of course, there's a lot of really pretty colors in the Michaels one that, the IKEA one, you're more limited on colors. And I actually retired my favorite color. Well, they do have a dark blue now, but I like the turquoise blue. But anyways, I want to use this on one of my cards. I bought the wood one. They had it in the wood grain or the white, but I'm thinking I want to put that on top of one of my cards, and I want to sit my big kick on top of it. So I'm hoping that works. If not, I'll use it for some other purpose. But that's the plan. That's all I bought. I spent more this week than I wanted to, but my daughter is going to reimburse me for... I probably won't take the money for all the iron-on, because I won't use it all on her shirt, but it was the purpose for buying it. But I'll probably maybe try to split it with her, because I'll still have some left. But that's all I've got today. I have some projects to work on. I'm expecting something in the mail. That one I probably will just put to use when I get it. It's just more paper holders for my paper, more of the Totally Tiffany ones that I ordered on HSN. They attempted delivery yesterday to our P.O. box, but since we were gone all day, I couldn't pick it up. We got home after the post office had closed, which we kind of expected. I was hoping maybe it would go into a parcel locker, but it didn't. So, trying to think of what else I've got to do. Have my one-word video to do this week. That'll probably be done tomorrow. I'm trying to finish up fall projects so I can start working on Halloween. But anyways, that's all I've got to share today. I want to thank you for joining me. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for joining me. I'll catch you next time.